So, recently applied for the AMEX Platinum card, expecting to get it easily. After all, who wouldn't want those amazing perks and rewards? But guess what? I got denied. Yup, that's right. It feels like a personal rejection, and for some, it can be confusing or frustrating. But the truth is, credit card companies have rules and reasons for saying no. Sometimes, those reasons might surprise you. So, let's break down what I found out. When I got the denial notice from American Express, the letter mentioned something called creditworthiness. That's just a fancy way of saying they didn't feel confident that I met their requirements based on my credit history and other factors. So what does that mean exactly? Credit card companies look at many things before approving or denying an application. One big factor is your credit score. This number shows how trustworthy you are with money. If you've paid bills late or have a lot of debt, your score might be lower, which can lead to a denial. In my case, my credit score was actually okay, so that wasn't the main issue. Next, they look at your income. They want to make sure you earn enough to pay back what you charge to the card. If your income seems too low compared to the credit limit you want, they might say no. For me, my income was steady, but maybe not high enough for the Platinum card, which is known to have a high credit limit. Another factor is how many credit cards you currently have. If you already have several cards, especially from the same company, they might hesitate to give you another one. This is to avoid overextending credit. I did have a couple of cards, but not too many, so this was probably not the biggest reason either. Sometimes, the timing matters too. If you've applied for many cards recently or opened new accounts, lenders might see you as a higher risk. I had opened a few accounts in the past year, so that might have played a role. Also, American Express tends to be selective with their Platinum card because it comes with many benefits and a high credit limit. They want to make sure the person getting the card is financially stable and responsible. So even if you meet some requirements, they may have higher standards compared to other cards. One thing I learned is that the denial doesn't mean you're stuck forever. You can work on improving your credit score, lower your debt, and wait a bit before applying again. Sometimes, simply waiting a few months can help if you've recently made big financial changes. If you get denied, most companies will send you a letter explaining why. This letter can be really helpful because it shows you what you need to fix or improve. For me, the letter pointed to income and recent account openings. So now, I have a clear path forward. Another tip is to check your credit report regularly. Sometimes there are mistakes or outdated information that can hurt your chances.